first time I met Sue was probably around 1991, 92.
I thought she was amazing. She really listened to my client. Not only was professional, but she connected on a personal level.
I was doing some research on sexual experiences of teenagers. One of the phenomenal things about that experience was that while I talked to other health professionals who were all telling me that I shouldn't be doing what I was doing or that I couldn't do what I was doing, Sue was the one that said to me, go out there and do it. This is really important stuff. It's going to be tough, but go out and make it happen.
Hong Kong was a brilliant place to grow up. It was so multicultural and such extremes of poverty. I guess I grew up knowing about the gaps, and those gaps have got bigger and bigger. I've always felt that, we need to be plugging some of those gaps because the gaps are too big, really. Family planning, we started a youth clinic, but still people really weren't coming. So we said to young people, well, how come? Why is it we've got a special youth clinic, everything? I said, well, it's still too embarrassing. So we thought, well, maybe if we could come up with some way that young people could go where you can go for anything. So it's not embarrassing, it's not labelling. I think over the years, young people and their health has been, how should we say, neglected. And that's partly because we haven't understood young people, but now with our new learnings on brain development and realising that actually youth does not end when your reproductive bits are all go, and you may be biologically a reproductive adult, but you're not a functioning adult in terms of the requirements of society. As their brains are developing, it's really important to nurture that development, just as important as in the first 3 years of life. And there's no services for that, so that's, to me, was the gap. And that's why we wanted to set up the Youth One Stop Shop.
The Youth Hub will be amazing, being able to connect to different agencies.
Connections are a really important thing for young people, so for their well-being they need to be really strongly connected to their family whānau.
I hope that the sector can follow Sue's lead and that we always, regardless of whether we're coming from health, from education, from justice, from social services, from any service at all, that we can always have young people at the centre.
We've got to get back to that whole philosophy of supporting our young people right from early age through to adulthood and giving them opportunities to get involved and connect.
So having everyone in one place will be really beneficial for them.
Sue is an incredibly inspiring person.
I just love being around Sue. She's an inspiration. I have so much admiration and respect for her.
She inspires me every day to make those connections in the community.
She is just so natural, so caring, so energised and incredibly passionate about the work that she does.
The youth sector in Christchurch is been so blessed to have Sue involved, and she just brings so much experience and knowledge.
She has been and continues to be a fabulous mentor for me. I've learnt so much from Sue and continue to do so.
I get called the grandfather of youth work. Well, Sue's definitely the great-grandmother of youth work if I'm the grandfather.
I think the new message needs to be do things together. Not doing anything on your own if you could be doing it with somebody else. And not competing, actually working together, because that way you're much more efficient and you can share resources. And gosh, if Christchurch could do that, wouldn't that be wonderful? It'd be really good.